What's up, guys? This is the Vinyl Mother effing Casket, home to the lamest tastes. Let's just send out a real quick story on Instagram. Live on Twitch at Vinyl Casket. We're gonna make that. We're gonna make that purple. We're gonna do that one more time. We're gonna make that move around. We are gonna post that there. We are gonna check that out. We're gonna go to the other account. We are going to hit that again. If you want to know, we are listening to some Glaive right now. I might actually have to lower that a little bit. All right, that shouldn't come up now. Do that, got that, got this, got that, boom, boom. Let's post to my main Instagram too. Okay, back to that. That's fine. Okay. Uh, that. Okay. There's this. Give me 1 second. I want to shut the light off. By the way, this is the Vinyl Casket. If you're interested, this is my weekly comic review. I try to do it closer to Wednesday when they come out, so I try Thursdays, Fridays. But you know, with like 12 books to read, I just don't get the chance. Especially now that I'm working 2 jobs on Thursdays, I barely get to read on Thursday. So Friday is my reading day. Uh, YouTube is at, please subscribe and like and follow on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's at the Vinyl Casket. On Instagram, is Vinyl Casket and at Vinyl Casket Comics. Twitter is at Vinyl Casket. Obviously, Twitch is at Vinyl Casket. Please like, subscribe, share, follow. 1 month later club on Twitch and Instagram. That is a group of guys with me that do weekly podcasts on Twitch. I'm not always there, but they're always there. Sorry about hitting the mic, guys. Okay. All right. So I just made a story post. I also wait. I have to do one more thing. Uh, That was annoying as shit. All right, I'm just doing this. I want to pull up League of Comic Geeks, which is my preview site. We're gonna go to my pull list. We'll add that stuff later. And we'll go to this, and we'll go to window capture, and we're going to change that to the pull list with the capture, the cursor. Okay. Oh, wrong. God damn it. I always forget that it wants to go straight to that. When you, boom. All right. All right. Awesome, guys. That. Am I clear? I'm clear. All right. So, first of all, I got some pickups. I got some haul. I got some stuff that Carlos at Omnipotent Comics on Instagram sent me. Covers that I missed. So we have the giant size Amazing Spider-Man King's Ransom, the variant cover. This one's awesome. This is the one I wanted. My shop did not have it. He was able to hook me up with it. Then, I really want all these sinister villains of Spider-Man variant covers, right? And my shop got me the first one, right? No problem. Awesome. Second one, I'm zooming in and out. There. Uh, Second one, for some reason he couldn't get me. And then this week, the third one I wanted, the one with Electro, he didn't get me. So I don't know what's going on with that. They're just not getting them anymore. You got me the first one, so clearly you were able to get it. I don't know. I love that shop, so I can't really badmouth them too much. But Carlos was able to hook me up with this one, which is probably my favorite cover that I've seen so far from the Spy. I know there's some other Spider-Man ones for other titles. I obviously only want the Spider-Man ones for the Spider-Man issues. It makes more sense. This is awesome. Also, they announced Spider-Man Beyond, which I'm super hyped about. So this is obviously Black Ant and Taskmaster that work together with some speech bubbles. Really funny stuff. I remember during Avengers Initiative when he was, I think his name's Sean Grady or something Grady. Um, he was Ant-Man. All right, so then we have, all right, so if you haven't, I highly suggest, if you guys haven't, that I'm just pulling up Stream Manager. All right, check out the Marvel Alien franchise. So these are, I think, issue 4 just came out. These are the two variants that came out for issue 3, right? This is the Cuba cover. Dude, look at this variant. My shop did not get any variants that week. I don't know why they didn't get any of the alien variants. I tell them all the time I want the alien variants, dude. So we got this. Sick, right? Sick. Then we got this. Ooh, baby. Do I love that. Oh. Alright, so that was really it for the stuff from Carlos. And now let's get into this week's stack, right? So there was a lot of books this week that had some hype, that really all they needed to do, all these books needed to do was just be okay, decent. There was enough hype and enough me caring about them and enjoying the covers that all I needed them to do was release the book and the book be okay. And there was some books that the only job they had to do was be readable, right? The only job they had to do was to be okay, and I would love it. Even if it wasn't a good story, I would love it. They just had to be, somewhat okay, right? The first book we're going to start off with is DC Black Label, and I always love the Black Label stuff. Even though I hate Tom King, I always, like, his Batcat stuff is great. But you know what? Garth Ennis, I don't know what you fucking did right now. Batman Reptilian. Dude, issue 1. Cool cover. I think that's really cool. I don't I'm not doing the overhead anymore because it just was too much time for not, you know, I don't have enough time to make these videos and do the setup. It takes like forever to do that whole setup. Um, you know, it takes probably 20 minutes just to get everything ready just for me to do that. And then, you know, I don't have enough time to make all these videos in one day. Like I'm trying to do 3 streams today before I have to go do something. Um, but the artwork in here, I'm sorry, Liam Sharp, this is god awful. Like it all right. Artistically, it's good. Um, what I artistically I would compare it to is really corny, really weird political cartoon art. That's how he drew everybody in this except Batman and Alfred. Everyone's drawn like a shitty political cartoon. Um, the art is weird. The dialogue makes little little to no sense. They come at you really hard out of the gate, with some crazy stuff, with no real backup or lead into it, which is okay sometimes. But here, like, I was just like, what? And then Batman does something that Batman never does. There's a press conference on top of, like, I guess, a courthouse on top of the steps. Batman just shows up and starts calling the guy out, provoking him to swing at him so that he could claim self-defense and beat the shit out of this guy in front of cameras, in front of the news, in front of press. That's not a Batman thing. I'm sorry, Garth Ennis. That immediately, mm-mm. Um, so that was stupid. And then it leads into the main part of the story, how someone's going after all these villains that were trying to group together to do something to take out Batman, and they're being mutilated, not killed, but mutilated. Even that's what they said. Even though it says here that Riddler, the Riddler, was cut from chest to groin or crotch, split in the middle. But the art didn't show him cut up at all, right? Showed him on the floor bleeding out a little bit. No cut. So if you're gonna say that, at least draw it. Um, all the villains are drawn super cartoony. And it's not. I'm not gonna say the art is bad, right? It's good artwork. Like the type of artwork that it is, it's good. But it's not what anyone was expecting out of this. At least I wasn't. Maybe there was a preview I missed. It was not. So you see this cover does not say anything about political cartoon art. Dude, it was well executed, it was clean, it was crisp, cool. Coloring was on point with that tone, but it wasn't what the story didn't match the art, and the story just was all over the place uh, without any background. I guess they're going all out with the first issue. I might not pick up the second issue. I'm giving this a 2. A 2, dude. Um, okay. So the next 4 issues, loose. Well, the 3 X-Men issues tie into each other, and then this issue, which caught me off guard, is issue 15 of Guardians of the Galaxy. So I've got the final of the 3 covers that connect. Obviously, I will do a post eventually on Instagram where I post all 3 covers next to each other in order so that you guys can see it on my feed connecting. It's gonna be sick. Um, so this, I'm upset that she wasn't really featured in the issue at all. Fayevel and um, everyone else was, I think. Um, really cool stuff. Directly ties in to the Hellfire Gala. So it tells you about Eos or Ego, the living planet, about the whole storyline going on with that. And honestly, this leads directly into um, is it Last Annihilation, Final Annihilation, whatever the new storyline is, which is only going to be 4 books. It's 2 parts and 2 tie-ins, which is going to force me to read the next issue of Sword, which I was going to drop. After this tie-in, I was going to drop it. But this book is forcing me to do it. I've never seen. I've always thought that the Annihilation series was always way more in depth. They're saying 4 issues for an entire crossover. Okay, um, there's a cable series. It's supposed to be more than 1 issue, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Um, but yeah, you got this book. Really good art, really good story. I really like the stuff with Nova and Star Lord. I really like the stuff where I'm gonna spoil it right now. Uh, Ego the planet becomes a giant floating Dormammu head. That's the annihilation. Floating Dormammu head. It's not just a space. It's a demon. It's a demon. It's a demon, which might make sense if you're reading, I guess, Doctor Strange because um, Cap is Captain Marvel now. Captain Marvel has been all over the covers of that, so maybe that's gonna be tied into this. I know Darkhawk's coming back, so maybe that has to do with it. Um, yeah, you got a lot. You know, I'm really, really hyped on this book. I'm gonna give it an 8, 7.5. But it tied into Hellfire Gala. So Wolverine. This is just a continuation of X Force at the Hellfire Gala. It was just literally 2 issues of X Force. They just put the second one with the Wolverine title. And I get it. This is the giant crossover event, so the books can like mismatch. I know Wolverine is part of X Force, is like the major part of X Force, so it makes sense. Deadpool was really funny in this. He did a really good job. Artwork was solid. Um, they really came after Beast for the same shit they came after him in X Force. Um, yeah, I'll give it a 6. It wasn't bad. It was pretty solid. Besides X Corps, every book that's been in a part of the gala has been pretty good. Um, this this shocked the hell out of me. So I hate Sword. I hate this book. I hate this series. I have not enjoyed a single issue, even the last issue or the one before that. This issue though, fuck, dude, it was good. It was, and I know it was only good because it tied directly into Hellfire Gala. It connected directly with Guardians of the Galaxy. It did a bunch of really cool stuff. Uh, Captain America. It starts off with Captain America talking with Doctor Doom. That was sick. You get Storm at the end being a badass. Um, really, really, really cool stuff. Um, I didn't realize that 3 members of the Guardians of the Galaxy are on this like galactic council. So like that's pretty cool. Um, Super Guardian was there, uh, who is Cannonball's wife. That was really cool. Um, I enjoyed this a lot, actually. I'm gonna give it a 7. This is a good issue. Like I'm really shocked about that, actually, because this has been next to X Corp has been one of my least favorite titles. And then we have the weirdest one. So, out of the 3 X books that came out, I'm gonna say that Wave X was the weirdest and strangest. But at this and like the least out of those 3, I probably like this the least. Maybe Wolverine. This was just really strange. Oh, thank you. Yes. All the connecting covers are crazy. There's one more to come out. I'm pretty sure it's X Factor comes out next week, and I'm pretty sure that it's Rachel Summers. It's the last connecting cover, and I can't wait to blast those on Instagram one after another so that they connect. It's really cool. Obviously, all these are like red carpet, green carpet, like connecting covers. All right, so this book, um, you basically get to see the whole Hellfire Gala night through Kurt Wagner's eyes, Nightcrawler's eyes. You get to see him get literally blackout drunk and run around preaching the first law of the Krakoan society, which I think the laws are the first law is make more mutants. The second one is never hurt a mutant or do not kill. And then there's a third one. I don't know what the don't respect the homeland or something. he's going around screaming about he's sloshed, right? Screaming about this, screaming about that, going up to people, whatever. He blacks out. The next morning, um, you know, uh, gets coffee, whatever. Then he goes around. Um, Legion tells him to chill the freak out. Apparently, he's seeing visions of Onslaught coming back because apparently Onslaught's back. Um, and in this issue, you get to see some cool Legion stuff. You get to see Loa, Mercury, and Pixie um, with Legion, and that they have a problem. This whole issue is about sex. There's a mutant brothel. There's a place where people are dropping off their freaking kids that they gave birth to that they don't want. Basically an orphanage for mutant kids, mutant babies. Like what? Like Nightcrawler's yelling at Lady X or whatever her name is for handing out condoms. Like you get to see, so Loa and Mercury have a relationship. I didn't even know Mercury was gay or bi or whatever. I didn't even know that about Mercury. I don't even remember that. Or trying to do it, but every time they get intimate or Loa gets excited, her power, which shreds stuff, shreds Mercury, who's made out of mercury. I'd be really cautious with the X books. There's a lot right now. They're ending some, others are coming. There's a lot of stuff. The trial of Magneto's about to happen. Inferno's about to happen. I'd wait to hop on for when the events start, because right now a lot of weird, confusing stuff is. If you haven't read Wave X, not Wave X, this is Wave X. If you haven't read Powers and House of X, I would pick up the hardcover or the paperback collection of those two series. They basically set up Hickman's new X-Men, and then out of those series that follow afterwards, you only really need the X-Men series. The first 21 issues are just filler stories, right? New Mutants is pretty good up until the end. X Factor is really good for the first 10 issues, but it's now ending. X Factor's okay. Wolverine's okay. Cable's okay. This issue 3, all about mutant sex. Basically, you watch, they can't touch each other because it happens. So they talk about how Legion and Blindfold had sex with their minds, crazy shit. So Legion, followed by the two Zorn brothers, because he set this up that he knew he was gonna push Onslaught. Onslaught also is coming back. There's gonna be an Onslaught series. He's gonna push Onslaught out of their mind. Thank you. Thank you for following. Super appreciated. You're new. I try to do comic book reviews towards the end of every week. After this, I'm going to be playing Resident Evil Village, and then around 4 o'clock, 4:30, me and the crew, and 1 month later, are going to be going live. You can follow me on this channel with it, but I'm only going to be on for a little bit. They're going to probably continue way after I leave. So their Twitch is also 1 month later club. It's me and a bunch of friends. We have a online comic book club, and they do streams together almost every week. I'm there every once in a while. I used to be very involved, but crazy schedule nowadays. Yeah, all about sex. You get to watch two mutants have mental orgasms. It's crazy. I don't know if I even like it, but I'm gonna give it like a 7. No, I'm gonna give it an 8 because it's just mind-blowingly wild. Okay. Then we move over to Superman. So I'm mad at DC because what they did was they put Superman and Adventure Comics, Action Comics, out on the same week. So I got confused and I only grabbed Superman. And I wanted to read about the shit that happened after Warworld. I'm reading about the freaking Fallen one because I got the two stories confused. Since Infinite Frontier started, Superman's and Action Comics has been okay because it's mostly just setting up for Jonathan Kent to take over in Tom Taylor's run. And Tom Taylor is the god of comics. Dude. He can't do anything wrong. So the issues have been pretty good. This has been pretty good. I'm just mad that they put this book and Action Comics out on the same week, so I forgot to put Action Comics on my pull list because I saw Superman and just put Superman down. Because usually they're at separate weeks. So I'm now short an issue, and I completely forgot about it because I saw people talking about Action Comics and the stuff that come out of the War World small story. Um, so I'm upset because I want to see what happens with those new Kryptonians. But this story was really good. It wrapped that up. It set him up. Jonathan Kent's now able to do all hyper violet eye beams. Like what? He's about to change the frequency of his heat vision to be different types of eye beam. Dude, I know like old school Superman, like 90s Superman was OP. They're setting John Kent off to be OP. Like this is not okay. Tales of Metropolis, the side story, was all right. Good artwork. It was okay. I'm gonna give that a 6. We're gonna go up to a book that I had very little expectations for, right? And I read it and I want to like it, but there's so many things I don't understand that I'm confused, right? So I never read the original Checkmate stuff. I don't know the storyline this came out of. I'm hit or miss with Bendis, right? This is issue 1 of Checkmate. Awesome variant cover. Who the heck is this guy? Mark, whatever the hell his name is. Who is this guy? The Manhunter? Like they open the story with him going to freaking Damien's mom and whatever, and then he took over the Leviathan or whatever it is over her, and he's all techno organic now. But he was the hero known as the Manhunter, and now he's the villain running this stuff. And then there's a girl calling herself the Manhunter, and they're talking all about this guy Mark. I'm just very confused about who the Manhunter is, why there's a 2 Manhunters, why they talk about this guy Mark as if he's organizing Checkmate, but he's the villain. Is there multiple versions of this guy Mark? I don't know. I'm confused. Director Bones is cool. Question is always cool. Love him. Lois Lane being involved is really cool. I don't know who this guy, the King, is. Damien's featured in this a little bit. I'm just confused. I want to like it, but I'm just lost, right? I'm definitely picking up the next issue. I definitely did enjoy it. I'm going to give it a 7 just out of the fact that the artwork and the story was really cool. I did like the way it was written. A little strange, a little off. The first half of the book, I was very confused with the writing. Like, it was written very strange, but I reread it a couple times, and it made sense towards the end. Definitely it's like a thinker book. Like, you really gotta like prepare yourself for the mindset. You gotta read it a couple times before you really understand. But I don't think it's bad. Detective Comics. This is issue 1038, right? What was that for Superman? That was issue 32 for Superman. Um, awesome Worth cover. I like this guy. I like Mr. Worth. Um, yeah, Batman survives, gets in this huge fight with Worth. This man is huge. This man is massive. This man's gonna crush him. Hunter steps in, helps him out, whatever. Um, Dude showed up to a police station with a bazooka and blew the shit up. You get a penguin side story, which is really good. I actually really like the penguin side story, the backup. That was really good. And artwork throughout this was really solid. The story's been really good. I really like where they're going with this whole Batman detective thing. I think everything's been written really well. And I think the artwork is fantastic. The story's just getting better and better every week. The man gets so Lady Clayface shows up, right? as his daughter, as Mr. Worth's daughter. He breaks down. They're able to subdue him, and they bring him to jail. The next day, he comes out of jail and goes on the press conference that he's going to kill Bruce Wayne and he's going to kill Batman, and just walks out. And the mayor is so confused. What's going on? You got this dude, Mr. Vile, who's being all sorts of crazy. I'm gonna give it an 8. It's just a wild book, right? My favorite Pride cover to come out. This is issue 4 of Teen Titans Academy. Look at that. That's solid. That's cool. This was awesome. This book hit the mark. It was a little strange at first, but basically, this is the Bat Pack, which is Chupacabra, Brat Girl, and Megabat, right? These kids that are from Gotham that Nightwing took under his wing and has brought to the academy to learn. They all idolize Batman. It's really cool. They're Gotham orphans running around being sick. And they go on a detective thing. Most of the stories told through Chupacabra telling it, writing it on a notepad. So all the thought bubbles are a notepad, except for Stitch is his name, who's like this super telepath or whatever, and he keeps blurting in. It was really cool. You get to see how Billy Batson is struggling to transform as Shazam. There's something wrong. They think he's Omega Red. They think he's Red X. This was a really good issue that I did not see coming. I've liked the whole series, right? What? Who's writing this? Sheridan and Lieber Stewart. Great creative team. I would not have dropped Strange Academy if it was written like this. This was amazing. I'm giving that an 8.5. Okay, we're down to the last 3 issues. We got the last Marvel book. This is issue 69, part 3 of the Chameleon Conspiracy. This is Amazing Spider-Man. The giant size one shot of Chameleon Conspiracy comes out next week, I believe. Cool cover. I really wanted that villains cover with Electro on it, classic Electro. But, this could be a villains cover. You got 3 guys on it. Whatever. Awesome story, dude. The stuff with Spider-Man's sister, I never saw that coming. Yeah, dude. This is just a really good. I don't want to ruin this because it's been a really cool lead up. They're ending Spencer's run soon. Very excited for him to get the heck off the book. And Spider-Man Beyond is gonna be coming out. Hyped. Yeah. Very excited. I'm gonna give it a 6, maybe a 7. Okay. Oh, my favorite cover to come out this week, dude. Ooh. This is Robin issue 3. Issue 3 of Robin with this Connor Hawk cover. Dude, this is sick. Right? This is sick. Awesome story. Basically, right? It's just a sick cover. Basically, Ravenger is making Damian have fun. Everyone thinks he's not gonna have fun. He's being weird. Yes, this is the cardstock covers. I usually, for almost all the DC books, I pick up the cardstock covers if I like the cover or if I don't like the original. It's $1 more. But they make them as if they're just, they're not very hard to get as long as your shop orders them. They're just a thicker cover, like made out of cardstock, obviously. So they're better material. They last longer. The book is a little bit heavier in your hand, so it's like a nicer read. I always appreciate them, and they're a great thing that I wish Marvel would do too, is make cardstock covers. But super enjoyed that there was a point where Damian takes this guy's throwing knives, throws him in the air, puts his hand under it, and and everyone's like, "That's so cool!" And he was about to have fun, and then they just all start talking about his dad and telling stories about, "Oh, his dad beat the shit out of me here. His dad beat the shit out of me here. His dad beat me up here," and he's pissed, right? And he walks away, and he runs into Connor Hawk, who is I'm pretty sure semi brainwash controlled. Like he remembers his dad, but like he's being controlled by the League of Shadows, and obviously, um, Damien's from the League of Assassins, and they're on an island for the League of Lazarus, right? So yeah, definitely well worth it. Definitely well worth it. That's what the Pride cover was. That's a card stock. The Detective cover is a card stock. Um, they're just better covers, dude. They're well drawn. You get way more bang for your buck out of it. Um, but Damien and Connor have like this real bonding moment, which is then ruined. Um, and then Damien's saved by his goddamn grandfather. Ended 8 out of 10. I'm loving that series. And finally, we have the last book from DC. All this book had to do was exist and not be bad, right? That's all it had to do. This is a one of six. It's a 1 out of 6. It's a limited series. It is Infinite Frontier, which is the whole event. So basically, there's two split worlds that came out of uh, that came out of Dark Knight's Death Metal, right? Dark Knight's Death Metal semi reset the universe. Thank you. I'm probably gonna be off, and I'm gonna be playing Resident Evil Village when you come back. If you come back, um, but if you like, my Instagram is at Violent Casket Comics. I post everything up there. All these books, all my omnibus, all my manga, everything gets posted there. Um, what was I gonna say? Um, Dark Knight's Death Metal split into two realities: Future State, which is skips a bunch of time and just tells you this potential outcome of the events to happen, right? So Future State is, because of everything that happened in Dark Knight's Death Metal, is a what if future after that point reflected on what could happen from the upcoming stories, right? And then Infinite Frontier is the direct continuation right out of the gate. So the universe is reset, the multiverses are reestablished, the Omniverses or whatever it is established. You know, everything's set up right now, right? And we're starting from square right after. So you have all have people that remember what happened going into from death metal, and you have people that don't remember it, and you have people that weren't alive, like when death metal happened, that are now back. People that now exist, people from other dimensions. You got all these freaking, characters from like that were like scrapped that are back. Different versions of characters exist now. You know, exists in Infinite Frontier. And Infinite Frontier events are happening that are leading to things that kind of happen in Future State, but don't necessarily have to go into the same direction as Future State. Future State is just one direction that came out of that, right? So we're getting to watch everything direct. So if you think of it as the DC universe, all the Crisis, all the stuff, right? Then Dark Knight Death Metal comes here, right? And then everything after Dark Knight's Death Metal, you have directly continued. You have this is Dark Knight's Death Metal, and this is after. You have Infinite Frontier, but you also have over here, skips a big lump, is Future State. So this is a what if. So both of these they branch out. They go out the same, like all the events, and then this is what happens if it goes that direction. But we don't know if it's going to go that direction. It can continue straight and go somewhere else. That's kind of explained in here. There's a version of Roy that exists. There's stuff going on with Green Lantern and Alan Scott Green Lantern and his son. I think is it Obsidian. His daughter Jade is on vacation, but they went to go see her, but she wasn't there. That's strange. The JSA headquarters is blown up. His daughter is getting recruited by Director Bones again. Bones is involved. You get to see Flash. You get to see apparently Darkseid's going to be involved in here. President Superman, the Bunny guy. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in this book. I'm gonna give it a 9. It was a really good introduction. I really like this. Solid read. Okay, so that was all the books for this week, right? Pick of the week was maybe Robin. It was probably Robin. Um, we're gonna split that. We're gonna go down to that screen, and I'm gonna flippy floppy. Boom. Okay. So obviously didn't get that, but I'll get it eventually. I'll contact the Carlos. It's almost 2 o'clock. I get to hop off. I didn't get that cover, but I'll fix that later. Next week should be a small week. It's a small but expensive week. So you got two $9 books on here, right? So you have the Green Arrow book, which is an 80th anniversary book with a bunch of different stories on it. I think Tom Taylor's involved. Infinite Frontier, Secret Files. I'm still iffy if I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to read through it. I'm gonna have to look through it. Darkseid's on this cover once again. Not sure what's gonna go on. There is no variant for it, so that's strange. That's the X Factor 10 cover that finishes the connecting covers for X Factor 10, which is the last issue of X Factor. Teen Titans Academy. This is the 2021 yearbook. I'm not sure what this is going to be about. Maybe it's like an annual. Giant size Spider-Man. Catwoman. I can't wait to see what's going on with this guy that's related to Azrael. I think Azrael is on this cover. Yeah, Azrael's in the back, I think. And then the second to last issue of Cable. The following week. So I'll probably pick up that Superman book. Action Comics. I'll probably pick that up, right? All right, so there's a lot going on this page right now, right? So you have Action Comics Annual, which I have to go get that comic this week because it's going to tie directly into the annual. I know it. Amazing Spider-Man 70. Super excited. I didn't check the variants for that, but here's the variant for the annual. I'm very excited about. I really want that. This is Batman 110. He's going against Peacekeeper 1. This is the Adventure Continues Season 2, Issue 2. You have these two covers for Extreme Carnage. So I'm torn here because that Extreme Carnage cover with Anti-Venom is beyond sick. Right? And then obviously I gotta get the Scotty Young cover. I collect most of these Scotty Young covers, and I love it. I love that Scotty Young cover. I think it's awesome. I think it's really, really cool. I wish that Anti-Venom was in it, right? This is Green Lantern issue 4, which is a series that I'm loving. This is the last issue of Next Batman. I have to check the variants on that. Nocterra issue 5, super excited for that. Suicide Squad 5, this is a variant cardstock cover I'm probably going to get. This is Double Trouble. This is the last issue. This is for my fiance. Wonder Girl issue 2 Pride cover. Iffy on this. I did enjoy the first issue, but I'm not sure if I'm going to continue reading the series like I want to, but I need to cut some stuff. Dude, I really need to cut some stuff. X-Force. This is a variant. It's a strange variant. I like it. This is X-Force 21. I'm hoping X-Force ends soon. And this is X-Men 1, right? So let's go fix this. Let's fix this, guys. A lot of cool covers. Where is my baby? Look at that road cover. Damn, they're really going balls to the wall here with covers. This is the only one that matters, obviously. All right. So let's, and then we'll hit that, and we hit that. All right. All right. So that's fixed. Is there no variant to this? What is that? Is there a side story in this? No, it doesn't say anything about a side story. So that's Katana. He teams up with Katana? Like, what is going on here? I normally go for the cardstock covers, but I think this is a better cover, right? So I gotta, I re, that's hard for me, dude. I have a couple weeks to decide, like I have a week or two to decide. But what is this? Oh, it's gonna be impossible to get this thing. It's a 1 in 25. I want it bad though. I want it bad. Yeah, I might have to drop this. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing. Um, that's interesting. The cards, dude, they really hate me, dude. They hate me. The world hates me. Thank you for the raid, Carlitos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so that's the crazy shit. Then the week after that, there's another big week. But here's the thing. There's a lot of things in this week that are really intense, and it's something I'm really excited for. Right? So you have Alien Aftermath 1, which I think might be just a one shot at its anniversary of Aliens. So I think this is a continuation of what happens with the Haley's Hope or whatever it is. Batman the Detective, issue 4. This is the cardstock cover. It looks sick. I'm really liking this is Tom Taylor's Batman run. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Uh, Batman Urban Legends, another book that's doing an amazing, amazing job of telling like 4 stories a week. Um, why do I have both this cover and that? Do I really like that? No, I'm good. Um, Detective Comics 1039, which is the next issue of Detective Comics, I think. Awesome cardstock cover of this shit burning down. This is the Flash Annual. This is Future State, which is awesome. Future State Gotham is sick. I like the black and white manga design. It's awesome. Amazon Frontier 2, really cool. I like how Batman and Superman are featured on the cover. And then you get down here. You got this sick Joker cover. I'm not sure if there's a. I'm gonna have to go all the way back. Nothing I really care about, right? Maybe that one. Oh, I double clicked that. All right. So I got rid of that, got rid of that. So Joker 5, excited for. Sinister War 1. And Superman Son of Kal-El 1. Very excited for these. There's some really cool covers for Superman, but I'm gonna stick with his straight up homage, right? You gotta. You gotta. I'm also pretty sure there's some cool covers for this, for Sinister War. Wave X4 might be the last Wave X book I get if they don't continue being good. That last one was a little weird. It was a great read, but it's weird. I don't know if I want to keep going down that path. After this, we have Alien 5, Catwoman again, Flash. This starts the Heat Wave stuff. So that's the cardstock cover. We're gonna get rid of that. This is Dormammu with freaking Guardians of the Galaxy. Hyped on that. Marauders of the Black Queen. Interesting. Uh, this is New Mutants. Don't hate this guy. Nightwing. Obviously, I'm gonna get a variant, whatever variant comes out. The dog, dude. The dog. Radiant Black. Hyped. We're gonna get a backstory, I think, on her. Uh, I'm dropping this. That was shit. I'm sorry, I can't even give it the second issue. It's shit. And this is 3, so this might not get it if it's not good. I did not get the last issue of X-Men Legends that came out this past week, I think, because I did not care about that X Factor story after reading the first one. Wasn't a fan. This X Factor story though should be good. This is the time period of X Force that I enjoy the artwork the most. Okay, and then you have Superman and the Authority issue 1. We're gonna give this a chance. If it's not good, we drop it. Right? Just a lot of books, dude. There's just a lot of books. I wish I could lower this pull list. Then Reptilian 2, another Spider-Man. This is Checkmate 2, last issue of Cable, Detective Comics, another Infinite. So this is 3 out of 6. This is going fast. Nonstop, Robin, Titans, and Wolverine. Right? Then here we got Batman, Adventure Continues, Green Lantern. You see the Yellow Lantern showing up. This is Guardians of the Galaxy Annual. This is part of Infinite Destinies, which is part of that crossover. Noctera, Sinister War 2. I don't know what cover this is. Suicide Squad, Superman and the Authority, and X-Men 2. We're going all the way up, and we're in freaking August right now. Fat Cat, 6 out of 12. Dude, this series is taking forever. Urban Legends, Defenders. I might get, I might not. I do not know yet. Detective Comics. I like this cover. Batman. Oh, this is the free book. Okay, I want to say I hate when they do this. Gotham. I Am Batman, very excited. This is not a one shot. It's at least 2 issues. As far as I know, it's at least 2 issues, right? Infinite Frontier, 4 out of 6. The Joker, Superman 2, Last Ronin, which I think is 4 out of 6. Also, X Force 22, and then the second part of that X-Men Legends story. Batcat, Clown Hunter Secret File. Probably gonna. No, I'm not interested in that. Blue and Gold. I'm not sure if I want to get it or not. Catwoman, excited about. Flash, I'm excited about. Why did I do this? I was on my phone. They make it a pain in the ass to add shit on your phone. I like this Marauders cover. Guardians of the Galaxy is a staple for me now. Radiant Black. Nightwing is perfect. Sinister Wars 3. The Authority, Wave X with Onslaught, and the Trial of Magneto. All right. And then we're getting to the end of August. We have issue 6 of Alien, Batman Reptilian 3. Not doing it, dude. Cable Reloaded issue 1, part of The Last Annihilation. Checkmate issue 3, Darkheart issue 1. This costume is sick. Dude. Detective Comics, Infinite Frontier, 5 out of 6. That is going by September. We're done with Infinite Frontier. We're starting it and then we're done. Nonstop, Robin, awesome cover. Teen Titans, Wolverine. Hope Wolverine keeps doing good. Otherwise, I'm gonna drop it. All right. Aquaman 80th anniversary. Might get it, might not, don't know. There's not a lot on this week as of now, right? but that's a $9 book. Suicide Squad Annual, Sinister War 4, New Mutants 21, Hellions, Green Lantern Annual, and Extreme Carnage Toxin. I just care about Toxin as a character. This is the Feared State Alpha, Alien 7, Amazing Spider-Man, Batman Fear State Part 1, I'm assuming. Batman Adventure Continues, Season 2, Part number 4. Defenders. Who knows if I'm going to get that. Green Lantern again. Excalibur. Infinite Frontier, the final issue. Boom. Suicide Squad. Hyped on this cover. The Authority and X-Force again. X-Force seems like it's going to be the leading X-book. Okay. Into September. Marvel just did their September stuff. So if you don't see a lot of Marvel, I might have to go back and do it. This is Trial of Magneto 2. Titans United issue 1. I think this is a limited series. Superman 3. Radiant Black. This looks sick. Marauders. Joker. I Am Batman 1. Harley Quinn, the animated series. Eat, Bang, Kill Tour. Don't know if I really want this or not. This is Gotham. And this Urban Legends series bringing back all these future stories, right? So this has got future state stuff in it. This has got Batman Beyond in it. This has got tons of stuff in it. Super excited for that. And then Batman Detective by Tom Taylor. Right? Not a lot of Marvel, right? You didn't see a lot of Marvel. I gotta go. This is two Marvel books. I gotta look what's going on with that. Here, Spider-Man, Aquaman. I really want this number 1. If the series isn't good, I won't get it. I didn't get issue 2 on this, but I'm probably not going to get issue 3 either. Batman Fear State's continuing. Catwoman Fear State. Flash. Love this cover. The Death of Doctor Strange. I might get it. I might not. I don't know yet. Dormammu. Nightwing. King Shark. Might get it. Might not. I don't know. He's not a part of the current Suicide Squad, so I don't know why they're saying Suicide Squad King Shark. It's probably just a tie into the movie. It's a limited series. Onslaught Revelations is coming out of Trial of Magneto. X-Men 3, X-Men Legends. 7 with Jubilee on there. This is 90 Jim Lee stuff. This is the end of September. We got Reptilian, which are not doing it anymore. That was a shitty issue. Checkmate 4, Darkhawk 2, Darkhold. Super excited for that. Deathstroke Inc. Super excited for that. We have the Omega out of that. Inferno 1, Detective Comics Fear State, Robin, Teen Titans Academy, and Wolverine. All right? And then we don't know what's going on. Spider-Man here. All right. So Are You Afraid of Darkseid is going to be sick, and Amazing Spider-Man. Let me check how long I've been on the stream. It's past 2 o'clock. I've been on for an hour on this. So let's just do one thing. We're going to go to New Comics. We're going to hop down here. We're going to go. Don't care about Get Joker. I'm trying to see if they've released any of this Spider-Man Beyond stuff yet. Hulk 1. Venom 1. So they're starting over the Venom series. I thought they were just going to continue after 200, after 30, whatever. But they're reorder. See, like I got to add that stuff. They're renumbering it. Oh, this is where they moved Predator to November. They finally moved this Christmas issue over to where it's supposed to. They had it at the beginning of the year. Nope, what's that? That's Dark Horse or whatever it was. See, I'm going so fast. Dark Interlude Vault. I like to hide stuff. Okay. So, boom, that's done. We transition to here. Boom. We put on the holding image, boys and girls. All right. So that was the comic stream. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go do some, be gone for a couple minutes. I'm going to hop back on. We're playing Village. I got to set that up. I'm all yours, guys. Tune the heck in. This is Vinyl Casket, home of the lamest tastes. Thank you for tuning in on Twitch and YouTube, because this is going straight to YouTube as soon as I'm done. If you're watching on YouTube, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. If you're on Twitch, you're watching the VOD, because I'm going off right now, please follow on YouTube at The Vinyl Casket, Instagram at Vinyl Casket, and Vinyl Casket Comics. If you're into vinyl collecting, that's your source, Vinyl Casket. If you're into comics and manga, Vinyl Casket Comics. Please follow on Twitter at Vinyl Casket, and if I start getting enough people on Twitter, I'm gonna start actually tweeting like crazy random things. We also have 1 month later club on it on Twitch, and 1 month later club, I think, or 1 month later on Instagram. You can follow on Instagram and Twitch, Manny Reads Comics. You can follow Talking Pop Culture on Instagram and YouTube. And I think that's it. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Uh, you know, please watch the VODs, watch the stuff on YouTube, blow the channel up. We're putting in work. We're back at 2 a week. We're going to get higher. We're going to get further. We're going to get stronger. Stay freaking lame.